Through her boundless compassion for humanity, Supreme Master Ching Hai tirelessly traveled to many corners of the world to share the message of love and eternal liberation through God's gift to humankind, the Kuan Yin method of meditation. After 30 years of sharing her knowledge on how to live a balanced life while pursuing a spiritual path, she continues to dedicate her time and effort to uplift and enhance the life of all beings. Motivated by her unconditional love and overflowing compassion for our planet and its co-inhabitants, humans and animals alike, Supreme Master Ching Hai selflessly accepts invitations to share her insights and wisdom on the topic of global warming and climate change. Despite her busy schedule, Supreme Master Ching Hai also sets aside time to hold retreats and international gatherings with our association members to inspire and motivate, address any concerns for daily life, and answer questions on spiritual practice. We present to you Supreme Master Ching Hai's lecture entitled "To Be True Disciples of the Masters" at an international gathering.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
All the old friends there. Okay, I walk around a little bit. Let them have a look at me. Here's the book. Medical. Hey, good boy. I don't know if you can buy it around here. Oh, India. When I was in India, there are many books that you can buy there, but you cannot buy in the one. I bought it sometimes direct from the ashram. I go around. Hi guys. Everything okay?
Yes.
Good? You sit all right there?
Yes.
Not too comfy? Better than the yogi, huh? What's wrong? Who's scared of me? You get scared too early. There's still some more to do. You okay guys? From America, hey. Wow. Hungary. How many Hungary? And some more, but they cannot come because they're strong in the airport. And you too, huh? You remember? What happened? The food in the ashram too good? The Vietnamese food too good, right? The Chinese. Oh, yeah. That's why I have to go sometime from here. Okay, see you guys. Thank you for coming and for your love. Make the best of it. I cannot let you stay long so that everybody can come around, you know. And then later, when everybody's seeing me already, and if they still have the place, then you can come anytime. Depends on the place and the time. You understand? Yeah. Very good. So we make the best of it. Now it's time, okay? See you later. Yeah. Good night. Good night. Good morning. 3 o'clock a.m. Watch out, guys. I'm coming down. Cooler down here. What's up? Turn off the light quicker so that it's cooler for them.
Oh, because here may be better. Over there is, I think the echo go all into my place. Well, thank God, only me suffer. Otherwise, I was worried, you guys, feeling bad. Downstairs, people? Any noise? Yes or no? No. Wonderful. Good girls. Good people. Yeah, actually, okay. It's very difficult to cut the ego of the people. One, you are doing something like helping master, and then the ego coming up and all kind of disturbance all day long, terrible. I've told them to do it when you're not meditating. It's no need to do it now. Every day you have the 4 or 5 hours. From morning, what time to what time you're free? 9:30 to 10, right? That's half hour. And in the evening, what time? From 5 to 10?
Yes.
Yeah. From 5 you're eating and then free until 10 watching TV, whatever, right? 5 hours long and half in the morning. That's 5.5 hours. Is enough to connect whatever, People told me he's keep running in and out meditation all morning already. Maybe not up here, but downstairs, I don't know. And now it's still doing it. This is no sense to do this. And yesterday, when you guys are not yet officially meditating, they should have done all the sensitive work already. I take in the wire there already, or do anything yesterday. If not, they have to wait until when you are free. Because you come here only for 2 days. 2 or 3 days. How long is it? Not much. Yeah? Well, like 50, 60 hours. It's not long, yeah? And you've been tired of traveling and you've been working all day at home already. So I want you to relax a little, okay? Everything, every work, not urgent, stop. And the studio, the conference room is not urgent. I've been doing it already for how many weeks without them because I didn't do it. And I have to keep pushing it yesterday. The day before yesterday, before you came. We had 2 days in between the groups, you see? And they should have done it already. If not, then wait until you're free. Cannot keep doing this. It's very inconsiderate. Just want to come here and look at people. That's just not the point, yeah? It's very difficult to cut your ego, yeah? It's not that difficult for Master to take you up anywhere. What for I'm taking that kind of lousy guy up, for example? Huh? So much ego and then go up and make trouble in heaven and make it become like here. Where are you from? Hungary. Oh, you have good translation?
Yes.
Okay. Can you smile a little bit to brighten my life? Something wrong? You sick or something? Somebody kicked this morning? No. You like to come here or not? It's the same guy yesterday? Same group today? Oh, you guys lucky every time. I like smiling face. Please. Is something wrong here? Something wrong? Something you don't like about us? No. I scolding the guy. I feel sorry for them. Huh? You feel sorry for them or something? Yes? Don't understand, right? Oh my God. Okay, please. I had enough the whole day already, in the morning until now. Please, any new person, please teach him how to smile before he come here, okay? Even if he doesn't understand, it's an expression of the face, like just came from hell. Because some people came from hell, directly. And it's just too much. We have a lot of hell already in the world. We don't have to bring another one up here. Okay, now. Where were we? Okay, when you're doing something, you feel important. Especially doing master's work, and everybody to get away from me and things like that. And I come in and out whenever I want. It's like abuse authority. Like he can come in and out any time because he's a cameraman or something like that. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that here. You're nobody. Otherwise, you will not become anybody. If you're somebody, you won't become anybody. That's the problem, yeah? You gotta be nobody first, okay? Especially you're already nobody. Remember the joke I told you about in the church? There was an archbishop, very big, in the hierarchy of the Christian. He came and beat himself, in front of the altar and said, "Oh, Lord, forgive me. I am nobody. Please forgive me. I'm a sinner. I'm nobody." And then the bishop saw him doing that. He also joined him. "Please, Lord, forgive me. I'm nobody. I'm a sinner. I'm just nobody." And then the janitor, the cleaner, the mopping of the floor, saw him that also joined and said, "Oh, Lord, I'm nobody. Forgive me." Yeah, in a sense, everybody is somebody. Yes? In a sense, everybody is everybody. Yeah, everybody is somebody. In the eyes of God, everyone is equal. But it's just funny that, when somebody is nobody also joining in a rank of, and say, "I'm nobody." Of course he's nobody, yeah? We are nobody anyway already. Okay, the ego is the first thing we should take care of, and the last thing, it will go. It's very difficult to get rid of the ego. When you do something for somebody, yeah, and they thank you or they look up on you a little bit or they praise you a little bit, then, yeah, the ego come out and say, "It's me, I did it, it's me. Yeah, it's very difficult. That's why the people in a high position, it's very difficult for them to be humble and to really concentrate on their job. Too many people ruin them, damage them. Oh, God, I wish I don't have to do this job. Sometimes the pressure is too much, so much suffering. Psychologically, yeah, mentally. Physical is easy to take care, yeah? Take a pill or, or go sleep, It doesn't matter. The mental and psychological suffering is very difficult to get rid of. And also all this year, every time something happened, and my heart, I don't know how it bears it up to now. So every time now I hear some noise, I worry that maybe it's us, somebody who go out and maybe chop the trees. All morning I had to keep, checking in now whether anybody going, chopping trees or something like that. Because I heard some, sawing machine. There might be just people playing outside, children, but I am not used to this place yet, Just like you, it's new here. Because we had many places and we could not stay long ever. You know what I mean? There's always something come. So much trouble. I just hope that this place will be kind to us and we stay long and then I can have a chance to let all of you see me. One group at a time, yeah? Yes. And the place that we had, bigger one, I think is no good. So we have this place now, okay? And I hope this is the last one. If this one doesn't work, I think that's it. No more. Okay? No more. I cannot bear any more of work and all kind of worry, all kind of bureaucracy and mental pressure. Yeah? So you better pray that this place is going to last. Suppose if it doesn't work, I have to sell it again. But it's not easy to sell back so quick with so much money. Otherwise, I have to lose money. Well, I don't mind losing, but sometimes even losing cannot sell. Just to worry about them paying tax and all that is a lot of nerves also, okay? I'm supposed to leave home already, and I'm supposed to have no home, no worry, like a monk, walking around. And look at how much I have to take care now. Worse than before. Before I have only one husband. And now how many husbands? And wives to boot. A lot of work, eh? Not physical too much. Physical is easy. It's a mental work and psychological pressure, You see what I mean? Even though there's nothing, it's just the body has been so used to dramatic situations, so he just react like that, Yeah. It takes some time because it's been constant. I have no time to readjust my body yet to tell them, hey, it's okay, no problem, you know. If it's been calm for a long time and again, you know, for a while, at least a break, you know, give a little pause and then I can reprogram. Also, I don't have time to reprogram. I have every day work, you know, pressing. So you guys, if we say be quiet here, please do be quiet, yeah? It's not like we're strict or anything. We are new here, so the more quiet, the better. And then maybe later would be better, okay? After many years, maybe it's okay then, all right? And then you can have a disco here, maybe. Anybody like disco dance? You like? Why don't you go out disco? Huh? Just one person like. You a dancer or something? No? Love disco. I can't believe it. Still love disco nowadays. Can't believe it. Such a noisy place, huh? You go in there, your ears it's just like want to go on holidays, yeah? And your heart keep pumping and so much noise and so many people and so much smoking, yeah? And people are drunk and sweaty, yuck. How can you like disco still? Anybody else? Yeah? There are disco nearby. I can send you there. Very cheap. Especially if you drink only orange juice. It charges the same. One drink per night normally, you know, because it's too expensive in those places. They just take one drink and then they dance all night long. Yeah, it's not much money to make, is it? Okay, want some bedtime story? Since you're sleeping all the time anyway. Anytime is bedtime story, right? Bedtime story, yeah?
Okay.
Okay. How the Lord bestows His grace. I just happened to open it, so I read it, yeah? Whatever I have marked is already okay to read. Every other maybe already told or mentioned somewhere else already, or it's not suitable for you, you know. Sometimes you cannot believe it. Spiritual story has some gruesome stuff that you don't even want to mention. Sometimes I did before, but I don't want to anymore. Okay, now. According to tradition, the days before he met his master, Guru Amadas Ji, you know, one of the 6 gurus, yes. His name is Amadas, and Ji is the title. Ji means great. Ji means only great, yes. So when you say to your master in India, you would say like Babaji, yeah, Maharaj Ji. Maharaj means king, and great king even. Yeah, instead of the normal king, you call him Maharaji, means great king. Thus the Buddha had many great names, yes, like the enlightened one, the omnipresent one, the great king, the king of the king, something like that, translated into English. Yes, he had 10 names, 10 titles that the disciple calling him, yeah. Like you call me the Supreme Master Ching Hai because all of you are Supreme Mrs. Smith or something like that. And so he just called me Supreme Master Ching Hai to differentiate me from you. All right. Now, you know, because in Taiwan, anybody became a nun or monk, you call him or her master. You know that, right? Huh? 师父, yes, that means master, yeah? So my disciple thinks if everybody is a master, I cannot be just another master, so they call me Supreme Master. I like the title very much. Make me look different. Yeah. You think it make me look fairer or better or same old, okay. And then the translation into English, you know, 清海无上师, huh? That means Supreme Master Ching Hai, huh? Because they think I am a Buddha, you know. 无上师 is a title for a Buddha, for the enlightened one, yeah, great enlightened one. Okay, why not? And then when they translate into English, I told you already, it's supposed to be the Supreme Master Qinghai. But they say the Supreme Master Qinghai Wu Shang Shi. So I'm a double Supreme. Think about that. It's like a sandwich is about this big. They have a submarine, a double sandwich. And then other languages don't understand English. Oh, this is the Supreme Master Qinghai Wu Shang Shi and Vô Thượng Sư Thanh Hải. So I'm triple Supreme Master. Thank God I'm still alive. Otherwise, they will argue with each other. No, that is not the Supreme Master. She's the Supreme Master Qinghai, and that one is the Supreme Master Qinghai Wu Shang Shi Thanh Hải Vô Thượng Sư. It's two different guys. You know what? I don't know about many other languages yet. Probably I have 4 times the Supreme title, or who knows, 5 times. It depends on what language, yeah? All right. So, I'm just your big sister, huh? Yeah, your friend. All right. Now, by the way, do I look like a Supreme Master to you or not? Yes or no? Yes. Again, please. It sounds very good to me. I keep the title. Okay, now. The Sikh religion had 10 gurus, yeah? And the first one was Guru Nanak. Not that he wanted to be the first one, but since he has preached the truth at that time for the first time, and the people who follow him later on make it into a religion, so become Sikhism, yes? So they say he's the first one, first guru of the Sikh, of course. And then the last one was Guru Gobind Singh, okay? Now, Guru Amadas Ji means one of the master, great master of the Sikh tradition, okay? Before he met his master, and later he himself became a master, okay? We shall see as the story unfolds. The Guru Amadas Ji went on 20 pilgrimages to holy places in India. 20 is nothing. In India, we have 20,000 pilgrimages places. You can go the whole lifetime and never finish all the pilgrimages, yeah? I went to some of them, you know already, right? Yes, the highest place in the Himalaya where some people cannot come because they're very dangerous, for example. Even most people don't go as far as Gango trees, mean the source of the Ganges River. Yeah. If anybody can make it there, well, when they come back, people would touch their feet and pay tribute to him or her. Yeah. No. Okay, so he went to 20 holy places in India for pilgrimages. Okay, now when he was making his last pilgrimage, he met a young and celibate ascetic. So the ascetic asked him, "Where are you going, sir?" In India, we have many ascetic young people who became sadhu. Sadhu means monk, I told you yesterday, who became monk and wander around, living from alms, and just meditate and walk around, and whoever asked him about philosophy or God, then he would tell. Yeah, if nobody asks, he just walk around India, lending blessing to everybody as he goes. So at that time, the future Guru Amadas answered him first. "I am on the way to the Ganges to bathe in its holy waters. And where are you off to?" he asked the ascetic. So the young ascetic also say, "I am also going to take a holy bath." Accordingly, both of them joined company and became good friends as they trudged along the road together. They finally reached Hardwar, bathed in the mother Ganges. In India, they call Ganges not the river Ganges, but they call it Mother Ganges, or Holy Ganges, or Ganges Ji, or Sri Ganges, means holy Ganges. Yeah? They don't say Ganges River. They worship the Ganges water. It has also some legend to it, like the water that you take from the Ganges River, provided not the very low stream, not at the end of the stream. You keep it in the jar for many years, it will never go bad. Yes, and people keep drinking from it without much, hygienic filtering like the way we do here, and they don't get sick. Yes, always very clean. And it is said that some scientists make a research about the water, and the water has no bacteria. Yes, probably it runs straight from the cold Himalaya mountains. Yeah. When I went to the source of the Ganges in the Himalaya, the very source of it, I saw the water truly dripping out from the ice. Yes. And it becomes such a big body of water like that. The water really came from the ice in Himalaya, in the glacier. Yes, and it dripping down into become a river like that. Yes, but the glacier was big then, but they worry now that the glacier also become less. I'm worried too, because suppose we don't have any glacier in the Himalaya region, and the water will not be melted out from there anymore, then the Ganges will be gone. And millions of people will be without water. That would be catastrophic for them. And many of the rivers are running dry right now also, according to reports, from researchers and scientists. I hope we make it in time. Now, so both of them bathed in the Ganges River, the Ganges Chi, and then made their way back to the Punjab. Punjab is one of the very big province in India, yes, where Sikhism came from. Mostly people there belong to Sikh tradition, Sikh religion. Okay, so they both went back to Punjab. By this time, both of the holy men had much love and regard for each other. As a result, when they reached Guru Amarda's house, he asked his friend to stay with him for the night. The ascetic, after taking hospitality from the future Guru Amardas, eating with him, dining with him, drinking with him, and then he's going to retire to bed now. And before he went to bed, he asked the future Guru, "How long have you been initiated?" If you are initiated, that means you have a master. In India, that's normal like that. It's taken for granted that if you're initiated, that means you are already wholly into some really God-connected lineage. Not just anything, not just ritual, but truly initiated into the tradition of connecting with God. Just like the way you are. Yes? Like you truly see the light by initiation. You truly hear the sound of heaven, music of heaven, by the time you are initiated. That is true meaning of initiation. Okay, so now the ascetic asked the future Guru, "How long have you been initiated?" He was thinking the future Guru was also initiated like him, by one of the Sikh master at that time, because at that time one of the Sikh master hold the key to the kingdom of God. Yes, they are transmitting this holy light and holy music to the people. Okay? Yes. So he said, "How long have you been initiated?" Since they are in Punjab, the Sikh master must have his headquarters there. So the future Guru Amardas said, No, I have not been initiated. I have no Guru. So you see what I mean? That means only when you have a Guru, then you have initiation. All right, now. And then the ascetic was very surprised and exclaimed, "Is truly you have no Guru?" "Oh, if I have known this before, then I would never have taken food in your house. Now I have lost my spiritual merit, all of them, by being in your company and eating your food. He was, exclaiming like that. So he was very, very greatly upset. He rolled up his bedding and left the house without any more ado, not one more word from him. Guru Amadas was very much disturbed by what had happened, of course. So he thought to himself, here I am, already 72 years of age, and still I do not have a guru. Oh God, shower your grace on me by sending me a master, and quick, I'm too old already. Well, normally, the guru don't initiate people at 72 years of age anymore. Yeah, let's see if he has any chance. All night long, he prayed and prayed and prayed, and not sleeping for a single moment. When dawn broke, he heard Ambro, his nephew's wife, reciting the Sikh scripture, the Japji Sahib, that is the grand Bible of the Sikh religion. So, as she was accustomed to every morning. Yeah, at that time, they recite the teaching of the master, of course. Nah? Just like now you put on record player and play some of the DVD or the tape, from master. Now you have it so easy. You don't even have to talk, you don't even have to read. You just push a button and I read it for you. How nice. Okay. And now the future guru sat up in rapt attention, listening eagerly to every word. His whole being was fascinated, and he was carried away by the beauty of the spiritual truths that were being read aloud by Amro. What a record player she was, huh? Rising from his bed, he went to tiptoe into the room where Ambro was seated. That's his nephew's wife. As he listened, an enraptured change came over to him. He felt filled with light and happiness, as though by some inner awakening he was coming out of a deep slumber. He asked her, "Who is the author of this scripture?" So she said, "It is the teaching of Guru Nanak Sahib, who appointed my father, Guru Angad, as his successor." Now we come to everything. Wave upon wave of blissful love swept through Amada's being. A burning desire to meet the Satguru welled up in his heart. Satguru means true master, enlightened master. "Please take me to your father at once," he begged her. Amro told him, "There is a little difficulty here. I do not go to see my father unless he sends for me. Oh, I must await his word." How strict. The daughter cannot even come see the father whenever she wants. Perhaps because he's busy, right? And he doesn't always want to. The daughter always come, even though he's a master, but always come and say, "Pa this, Papa that," you know what I mean? And I feel special, or maybe want special attention. And of course, being a father, he would like to also be more connected with his daughter whenever she came. So, of course, that's why maybe he restricted her visit, because he wants to devote himself more to everyone else equally, yes? Well, similar, I don't see my family that much, only now and again they come. Whenever they come, just like you. I don't ask them to come special, except 2 times. First time in Hong Kong and next time in Bangkok. Yeah. And the rest I've been running myself anyway. They cannot catch up anymore. Also busy other things, yeah? Okay. So you can see whenever my sister come, they also want special attention, want to talk to me especially. I also had to give them a little time to talk, privately, but very little. Too many people, I cannot give them too much time. And they just have to understand that. Okay, now, but Guru Amadas would not take no for an answer, for his whole being was aflame with longing. So he insisted, "You must take me there, you must. If any blame is laid on you, I will be responsible. If your father is annoyed, I will explain to him that our visit was at my insistence." Amro gave in. Good excuse she has now. Yes. And they both started towards Guru Angad's house. She said when they got there, "Please wait outside. I will go and see if he will give his permission first." Oh, what a difficult time, truly. Even daughter cannot have any priority. So this is a true guru, yes? He treats everyone equally. If none of his disciples can come to his house at random and demand things like that, and he would just treat his daughter in the same manner, yeah? She also cannot randomly came visit him or demanding things like that. So even at the insistence of the future guru, Amadas, she still need to respect his order. So she say, "Wait here, I go get his permission, if he grants it or not." Okay? Entering the house, she met her father coming towards the door. "Good morning, my dear daughter," he said. "Now that you have brought your uncle here, why make him wait outside?" He knows already. "Please tell him he is welcome in my house and ask him to come in." Right, wonderful. Good master. When Guru Amadas found himself in the august presence of Guru Angad Dev, or Sahib or Ji, similar. Dev means godly, like, yeah, Deva, yeah, divine. And Sahib also means grand, holy, something like that, yes. So if they call Guru Nanak Sahib or Nanak Ji, yes, that is similar. Just a praise, accolade, a title to the great Guru. So when Amadas found himself in the august presence of Guru Angad Dev, he threw himself at the Guru's feet and begged him for the gift of initiation into the secrets of Nam, initiation, yeah? Nam means, the true word of God, the true name of God. Remember? They call it Nam, okay? Yeah. Mean the truth, yeah? The secret of the universe. All right, Nam. N-A-M, yes. That is also one of the words for the truth, yes. All right, the Dharma, yeah, okay. Knowing already of his merit and intense love, Guru Angad accepted him as a disciple and in due course dye him in his own spiritual hue, color. That means, giving him all the merit, all the knowledge, all the power that the master has. For Amadas, because he was so sincere, so longing, and so humble. Yes. People who have found the Guru spend meaningful lives. Unfortunate are those who spend their lives in worldly pursuits and have not found the way to God realization. That's a comment of the book author or whoever narrates this story. This book is from, Beas Radhaswami Beas, from the great master Baba Sawan Singh. Now, even in India, the people, most of them are holy themselves. They still try to seek a master to impart to them the true knowledge of the kingdom of God. It is a pity that other people elsewhere do not realize such importance, because we have so many doctrine, so many scriptures, and everybody keep reading it and mistaken that for the spiritual realization. Yes, the holy books of any religions are the spiritual realization, but of someone else, of the people before us, of our ancestors. So if we want to have the same spiritual realization like they did, we have to do the same what they did. We have to go look for a true master who can impart to us the light and the teaching of God, the words, the music. Lacking of vocabulary, they say it's the words. Or Nam, or the spirit, the music of the sphere, heavenly music, the teaching of God, etc. It's all one, it's all the same. Without this light of God, without the music of heaven, we could not truly realize God. We could not truly shake away the dust of our ignorance, and we could not burn off the karma, the bad retribution that are waiting for us, that has been accumulated life after life and are waiting for us every life that we come back into this physical abode. Okay, so he's over 70 years old. But of course, he can be initiated. In another story I have told you, maybe a long time ago in Chinese, that he has become one of the Sikh guru. He lived until 120, so he has some years to take care. And he has proved to be a very humble but great enlightened master. Yes, he served his guru like a servant, even though it's like he's his brother. You know what I mean? He say, your uncle? Yes, that means he's a brother. And even then, can you believe it? The Buddha next to him, he did not know until then. And until some young ascetic has awakened him to know that he's nothing without a direct connection to God power. And the God power is within you. But if it's not awakened, then he just sleeps. Yeah? And no matter how many pilgrimages you have done or are going to do, it's no use because you're not connected. If the plug just lay next to the socket and it has never plugged in, no matter how many thousand years he lied there, he is not connected with the electricity and the light will not be turned on. That's that. You see what I mean? Electricity is there. It's in the air even. But we have to harness it, yes? And then they go into a socket for the connection. Then we have to plug something in there for connection, yeah? Or connect the wire somehow. Otherwise, electricity is everywhere. It's like God power is everywhere. God is everywhere. We live inside God, outside God. There's nowhere there's not God. But how do we get in touch with that? We don't even know it until we plug in. They say electricity is not made by man, no? I mean, it can be harnessed, yeah, from the air, from the atmosphere, or by water running, but it's already existing. You see what I mean? Yes, we cannot make electricity. We can harness electricity. And there are instruments to do that. And if we have a plug, electric wire, electric powerhouse or something, then we can connect. And then our house will be full of light, no matter how long that house has been in darkness. Similar to us, if we know God is everywhere, but we don't have connection, then we are just like living outside. We live inside, but we don't know anything, like blind, deaf, and dumb. Can you believe it? Huh? This is typical, you know. You have a Buddha in your house, but you go search everywhere. Why? Do you know why he went everywhere instead of turning to his brother? And this, his nephew's wife, Amro, has been reciting it every day. He knew it, yeah, as it's been mentioned before, that she has been reciting it all the time, but he never even took notice. Huh? Why is that? And then he went all over India, go through dangers and hardship to a pilgrimage site. Anybody know why? Why did he do that? Huh?
Because he's watching from him only like he's somebody from relative, but not like somebody spiritual practitioner.
Maybe, yeah, maybe, perhaps. That's also one of the reasons. He meant that because it's one of his brother, you know, and relatives, you know, he looks like before nothing special about him, you know, and just reciting something he don't even hear there. It's nobody, just his relative. How can anybody in his family member be great or even connected with God? You know what I mean? It doesn't look like a spiritual person. He's not even a renunciate. He's not even a monk, for example, like that. You know, we all have the notion that only monks and, you know, priests, they are holy, and we are nobody. Yes. So the Guru Angad was just a householder, you see? He has even a son, and his son even married to some other girl. So it's just like everybody else. So it never occurred to this future Guru Amadas that his brother is anything except just his brother, yeah, or a relative. Any other reason? Anybody knows? Tell me.
When the student is ready, master appears.
When the student ready, master appear. Yeah, well, that's traditionally, yes. But any deep-rooted reason why he go all over India for pilgrimage, you know, in such a dangerous and remote place, instead of looking next door? Tell me. Why did he do that? Any other obvious reason?
Because the thing that it must be special.
But how? How does he think like that? You almost there. It's too easy? Yeah. That's true also. He said that because he thinks it must be special, those places. Because everybody went there, yeah? And it's like ingrained in everybody's mind that you have to go to such a pilgrimage in order to clean your sin. Yes. And also she said that it's too easy, you know, to go next door to get the gift of a spiritual connection. He thinks it must be more complicated and hardship than that, of course. That's correct also. You see many people go and walk many hundreds of miles. Every one step, they prostrate on the floor once. And every 3 steps, they prostrate 3. Go all the way from their home with all their saving money, forsaking everything and time and family in order to do this kind of pilgrimage. The Chinese, they call it Ibu, Ibai, Sanbu, Sanbai. I mean, 1 step, 1 prostration, 3 step, 3 prostration. To show the sincerity and the respect for the pilgrimage site that they are going. Yes, to the holy places. You know, like for example, you want to go from here to Lourdes, yeah, where Mother Mary appeared, yeah, in the cave. Yes, remember? Okay. Lourdes is near to the border of Spain. If you want to go, you get the map and it's there. A lot of people go there every year to get healed or just to hope for healing. Now suppose you go from here to Lourdes, yeah? If you are in India and you want to show your sincerity and great devotion, you walk. So you walk one step, you prostrate yourself on the ground, the full length. That's why the Tibetan people, when they go pilgrimage, they have to put wooden shoe, clock on their hand and their knees and all that. So they just, slide themselves full length on the ground. Keep doing that. If you don't have this wooden clock, you'll be dead. Your hand will be gone by then, because it's many miles and through harsh weather conditions, You never know, sometimes there's snowstorm and all that. They are in the high Himalayan ranges, anything could happen. But such a longing and tradition, then they have to do it. Originally, some people did that when they go pay homage to a living master, But after the master is gone, people just continue to do that. And the longer the distance, the longer the merit. That's what they believe. But it cannot be so. If you don't see the light and you don't hear the music of heaven, you are far from where you want to go. The true place of pilgrimage is where you can contact God, right? God's abode, which is within you. So you could worship yourself every day, 2.5 hours at least, and check in for yourself whether you're still there. You are the light. You are the music. You are the essence of God. So if you plug in this house, or you plug next door's house, or even in a gas station, it has electricity. You can charge your phone or do something with it. But if you don't plug it in, electricity is there, it's useless to you, and you can never feel it. Yeah? Why did the future Guru Amadas go all over India to do pilgrimage? Through dangers and hardship. Why did he do that? Or why did everybody else do that? Now even. Can anybody tell me the main point, the main reason?
Because they see other people do that and they copy the same. They think that's the only way.
Yeah, it's true. It's like a tradition already. Yes. Because they've been doing that over centuries, and everybody has to do that or else it don't look like holy, They make it even a tradition, like if you believe in certain faith, you have to go certain places. If you didn't, you have to go at least there once in your lifetime. Otherwise, you are not a true believer of so-and-so religion. It's true when the master is alive. Any master, when he or she was alive, it is necessary for us to come and see him or her once. Even if you've been initiated afar, yes, of course you want to see him or her, your master in person. You would feel much better than just be initiated by a representative, yes? And being in the presence of the master has a different feeling, right? Do you have a different feeling? Of course, yeah? That's why you keep coming, huh? And never enough, right? You're rushing one day notice and running and flying and whatever. Okay, you do have a certain feeling, right? You feel uplifted, you feel happy, blissful inside. That's why you come. But I'm not sure if you go in to touch a stone or touch an old temple where the master used to live, would give you such a feeling. Did it give you any feeling when you go to such a pilgrim? Any of you? Pilgrimage? Huh? Does it feel the same? Yes or no? No, huh? Some of you did, and before, yeah? It's not the same, right? Yes. I also went on pilgrimages before, just because I had nothing else there. I was also searching, like everyone else. Searching is good, longing is good, but we have to search in the right place, yes? Remember the joke I told you? There was a guy who lost his key in the house. And he went outside searching under the street lamp. And somebody asked, "What are you looking for?" He said, "I'm looking for my key." "Where did you lose it?" "I lost it in the house." "Then why did you look here?" He said, "Because here is brighter." Easier, right? It's like choosing the easy way. But easy way is not always the correct way. That's the thing. I also sometimes lazy, I look for the easiest way possible to solve some domestic problem in my house. And I end up always have to go back to the correct one. If you can work less, why work more, right? But the thing is, sometimes it doesn't work that way. Sometimes I try to, not because I'm lazy, but I try to save work for my assistant. Why don't we try this first? And then it doesn't work. We always have to try the other way, yeah? Or I want to teach them the easy way is not always a good way. Yeah, not always the correct way. The thing is, people do not know what else to do also, yes? And they did not show enough merit in the past life, or they don't have enough the connection with some spiritual practitioners, so that they don't have a chance to know the truth, yes? Or where to get it. Or where to contact their great self within themselves, the God within themselves. Every master say that God is within you, yeah? Even Buddha nature, you have it. Yes, like the Buddha, exactly. Yes, every religious scripture, even the master has gone away, has been ascended to heaven, and the scripture left behind also tell you God is within you. The kingdom of God is at hand. Yeah, you are the temple of God. And seek you first the kingdom of God. Where to seek? If the kingdom of God is within you, of course we seek within ourselves, right? But how? You see? We seek all over, cannot find. Until somebody plug it in. That's it, very simple. Now, if the house is all dark, of course you don't know where to plug it, yes? But the electrician, or the one who already lived there, know where the socket is, yes? And then he, even with his closed eyes, he know where it is and he go plug it in for us. That is the thing. Even if it's in our own house, but if you're not used to, you don't know where it is, it's difficult. Yeah? Okay. So that's that. All right. I let you continue meditate, huh? Unless you have any question. Good one? Any good question? Any good story? Any improvement in your practice? Now all quiet. Wonderful. Don't want to tell me your secret. Okay, good. As long as you're fine, it's okay. And it's not too noisy for you, it's okay. I was worried the noise will disturb you because it disturbed me. Or just echo that way, you know what I mean? Yes. Okay then. But you're happy, yeah? No question, huh? No? Fine. Good. You don't need question if you're enlightened, truly. Okay, meditate, right? Yeah. I see you again.
Now they're turning light downstairs, so I have to look at them. Pretty faces. Not too bad, is it? Huh? It's okay, huh? Not too hot, is it?
No, it's all right. Okay.
Sorry. I don't know why we put coffee. It would be cooler over there. Is it too hot somehow? Or no? 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 Okay. You know what? If you sit quiet, it's mostly you feel temporary, right? In my house also, no matter where I stay, hot or not, if I just meditate or even sleep quiet, just quietly, then I don't feel hot. Okay. No questions? No? No questions? No questions? No questions? No questions? Good luck. Okay. If you're smiling, it's good luck for your life. That's nothing. Yeah. Very good. ¿No earphone? ¿Don't have earphone? No? Why? Earphone is over here, right? Sorry about that. You can come back the next time. Okay? So much. Okay, you got smiley well. smell. Pretty good, that smell. Can I walk over? Yes. Okay, here. I'm used to sitting in front. Anybody want to go to the beach? No? Hey, here.
We stay with you.
Stay with you, master. Don't like beach? I cannot buy a beach. We have one, even cheaper than this, but less room. Yeah, next to the beach. Oh well, similar room. It's just somebody else live upstairs. It's not belong to us completely, so we didn't belong to. Also next to the street, and then hotels right in front of the street, in front of the beach. Maybe more here, huh? I always dream about that, like a beach in the front, a mountain behind, and both sides forest, always dreaming. Never mind, we might have it later, okay? Yes. All right, I see you downstairs. It's not to eat for lunch. It's only for snacks. Share it, okay? Share it. Thank you, Master. Welcome. All right, go. Thank you, Master. Thank you, Master. Whoever doesn't have can go get later, okay? Yeah. Take more Okay. I don't have much to give you, except the 3 advices. I'm so sorry. They put such a big thing here. Well, that's the way they arrange it. We better just keep it. If I change it, maybe something else might happen. Who knows? Yeah? I normally give everything. Like in Taiwan, I give them everything, everywhere. We used to have a big meditation hall for many thousands of people. You know the story?
Yeah.
A little bit. Okay, fine. That's why I'm glad to see you smiling a little bit. Bring some luck into the ashram, okay? Yeah. Not that I care if you smile or not, but if you don't smile, I think something wrong with you. I'm worried. Like a mother, When you're smiling, you attract good energy, happy event into your life. Yeah, if you don't smile, then also the negative energy will come and make you more negative and more sad and more dog. So after that, I let them meditate upstairs everywhere. I never wanted big house anyway. They're walking up and down very tired to find things. If you have everything in one room, it's easier to find. These are the kind of things. So anyway, because I have so many of this stuff, so they take up some room there to put things for me, painting and all that. Any room I feel like there's a wall, there's a limit. I can also like it doesn't matter too much. So but in Taiwan, finally, because we could not build any bigger halls or whatever, small building here and there, I let them come up and meditate. But I think because of that, it's no good for them. I'm not sure what it is. Because they like to go up and meditate there also, when I'm not there. So when I come back there, I give them more room. But sometimes my generosity doesn't help. Remember the story about the 500 white crane?
Yes.
Yeah. Similarly, we can only have so much in this physical world. Yeah. If we have more than that, then we might attract trouble. Yes.
just the law of karma, you know? Yes. So that's why I told you, if in a former life you did not give people food a lot, or you don't give at all, it's easier for you this lifetime to become vegetarian. Alright? Why laughing? No, I told you that, no? It's true. It's easier. Because you don't have anything in your storage of marriage, of food. Yes. And probably you have just enough for you in this lifetime, or you don't have any. In many of the spiritual story I read, they have it like that. You know, sometimes people are born in this world but have nothing in store for them as food. So they have to eat like straw or something else or whatever. Because if they keep eating more, you know, either they are not very well in their body, or they not be able to climb very high on spiritual practice. So some way we always have to pay somehow. And I mostly give a lot, you know, in many of my lifetimes. So this time, everywhere I go, so much food all over. I'm trying to get away from my karma a little bit. Otherwise, I cannot wear clothes, you know? Is there something wrong there?
Different language.
Different language? Ah, noisy for you? Well, never mind. Just a few minutes. It disturb you? Yeah, it's good now. It's off. So upstairs is different languages, huh? Well, you don't see me down here much. Well, it's cooler here though, huh? You have this, you don't have that. This is the place that we can have. And I hope it lasts long. It's kind of suitable. You know, because we always imagine if we have a meditation place, it must be far away from it all, right? Maybe in the forest, maybe in the mountain somewhere. And even if we have the sea, we're surrounded by forests and the mountain behind to protect the forest both sides and the beach in the front. That's my ideal for you. But it doesn't work up to now. I've been looking all over the world. For not every nation, but a lot of places. So whatever we get is what we get, okay? Yeah. One more thing. The thing is, I have always looked for a very remote place, with a lot of trees and forests and all that, and it don't work anymore, because in the old time you can hide. In this time, no. They go everywhere with motorcycles, and they go everywhere with helicopters. So it is paradoxical, actually, that we live right in the middle of cities. And to try to find tranquility. Yeah, because we are in a residential area and the swimming pool right there in front of you. Yes? It's lucky we find this place and we can buy it even. Okay? Yes. It's a very secure place. Yeah. In any case, yes. What I mean is safety. It's very secure. And maybe because of this, you know, we have people walking on the street next, you know, a small path to go to the beach all the time. And people just come here for beach and all that and holidays, so they get used to it. It's some kind of blessing in disguise, because I don't think we can have any anonymous, remote and quiet place anymore. Not anymore nowadays. No more. So now we live in the city, okay guys? We have meditation hall in the city. Okay. So this is the problem, you know what I mean? We cannot find a better place. So we just stay right here, okay? Among the people, among the noise and everything. And just hope that we can be continuing doing this. So we don't mind where. I can't even see the sea anymore. When I first come, I complain. I said, where is the sea view? What's the use of living next to the sea and don't see any sea view? And if you don't see the sea view, you see this sea is okay.
I guess heaven thinks that, oh, what's the use of having the sea view when you already see yourself? You know? And people don't need to see the sea view when they have the whole sea for themselves. I guess that's just their logic. So up to now, I cannot find a place which is next to the water and we are tranquil like this, you know. So okay, maybe in the city is the best place, you know.
Yes.
So we are just one of them.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Wow. It's almost eating time.
No. Doesn't matter.
5 o'clock you eat, right?
No, take.
6 now?
Yeah.
6 to 10?
Yeah.
6 to 11?
6 to 8.
Yeah, but I mean, the free time is from 5 to 10, no?
No.
6 now? They changed? Different group, huh? Oh, okay. But from 6 to 10, you're all free, right? Eating, watching TV and all that. Walk around, yeah. Okay. If you have to talk like this.
Yeah.
Like my parrot, you know. Be quiet now. Okay. Really quiet. So, and then he get used to it. Sometimes he talk to me. I love you. So, I want apple. Something like that, you know, very cute. Because at night, when I'm home, I go check the temperature, you know, how to see if anything is okay. And sing song, you know. Sing good night song, you know. If it's still early, I sing good night song. If it's late, then I sing quietly, you know. And if they quack, you know, or something, I say, it's me, it's okay. And they say, it's okay. Hello. You know? Just repeating stuff. And the African grey, because she always sing la 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 la, you know. Because when I come in, I want to let them know it's me, you know. I shine the torch on my face, and I say la 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 la, you know. They know they're not scared, and so she knows is when it's lazy. I say murmuring like that. Very cute. Even there were 2 birds always come for scratching whenever I come in, no matter what time. They would always there wake immediately like a dog and come and wagging, you know, their body, asking for scratch, you know, scratching their head, you know, like you good birds. They love to be scratched on the head, yeah. And so she come out. Both of them do the same. Stick the head out of the fence so that I can scratch the head. At night I put them in cage to sleep for their safety, you know. And the 2 of them together, both of them stick head outside. Because I make the fence big, strong, and not toxic, you know. I don't like buy those small ready-made cages. It looks complicated and it's small. You know, we make it ourselves. I just use a half fence and build it together, you know. You can make it as big as you want or as small as you want, depends on your house. Yes. So there's a big hole, you know, between the fence. They weld them together, and then between there are a big hole like this. Because they're big birds. Small birds have smaller holes. So they stick their head outside while scratching. And singing, you know. And she always say, after a while, night. It's so funny, these birds. You know, sometimes they say something you don't expect. I love peanuts. I can have apple. I love mango. You know, what their favorite they learn. They learn to speak. But only to me, huh? It's only secret between us, huh? And talk very light, you know. Okay, I let you meditate a while, okay? I go take a bite for breakfast and I come back later sometime, okay? Okay. I really when you're here, I'm here.
Thank you.
I'm next door.
Oh,
yeah, always. And if you meditate here, I meditate there. Okay, sometimes I have to do my office work and stuff.
but I'm always here. Okay? I'm not going anywhere. So you enjoy and you know that I'm here. Okay? Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
See you later.
See you.
Big eyes rolling. The planet.
Oh, good. Beautiful.
New stuff.
Oh.
Many things now are like that.
Yeah.
All new design and device go with. Yes.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy it. If you already buy SM, you just write it on it. But anyway, if you want, all the way you can write. You know, buy a pen and write it on. Or get some of this sticker. Yeah. Not on t-shirt, because t-shirt is probably wash it all the time, right? So you have to write it. But this kind of sissy-sassy stuff, you can put some bling-bling on it. See you. You know, I'm really sorry you have to go. I wish I could keep all of you honest. Yeah, we have fun, you know? Okay, never mind. You can come back later on. I don't know when. At least maybe a year or something. I hope, huh? If we can continue to have this place with the blessing of heaven and the local gods, yeah? If they bless us with a home, then we're going to stay. Okay? All right, now I'll tell you a story, okay? But by the way, why you don't have any girlfriend? None of my business, but why? Huh?
I'm
Looking for a boy? No. Who knows? Yeah. I always worry of all sides, you know? And some who like both, you know? And some only like their own kind, and some like the opposite kind. Either way, I lost for sure. What's going on with you?
well, I'm bachelor,
But?
maybe one day I find the one that is for me.
Good luck to you. You know what? Everybody thought that they found the one that's for them until together later on. You know, after you live with each other for a while, it's not like the way you think. Most of the time, huh? And by the way, sometimes it's too late, right? Well, better late than never. Yeah, that's the problem. Fun doesn't last long, yeah? Trouble is always staying there. Fun can come quick and go fast. And later on you find out there's not much in it. Well, apart from fighting with everybody else around also, you know? Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes that girl or that boy stay bachelor for a long time and nobody care about him or her. Nobody even looked at him or her. And then suddenly he has a girlfriend or she has a boyfriend, and then, everybody says, oh, why haven't I seen you before? And then they all begin, you know, like projecting things onto that new lover. And then sometimes they break up because of that too, you know. It's funny how things work, huh? It's funny. And then sometimes people don't notice that girl or boy for a long time ever. And then when they became my assistant, then, everybody feels it's very valuable. And win with each other to get them. And I end up with zero again. Trouble. All right. Apart from coming, you know, taking care of their karma and everything already, and then have to protect him or her from my own disciples. Yeah, and then nothing happened, you know, not much. Not like the happy ever after, then it's okay too, but mostly not. Always coming home crying to mama, you know. Okay, never mind. You have to learn your own lesson. All right, now, this is another Sufi story, Muslim story. Okay, here comes. The prophet Isaiah once said that, "They shall not hurt or destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea." I mean, we don't hurt anyone, we don't destroy anyone. Because even if you think nobody knows it, the earth knows it, yeah? And the mountain knows it, and the trees know what you're doing. And we always have invisible beings who are watching our action, every move, okay? Now this is a story about a devoted Muslim. When Hazrat Junaid Baghdadi, Arabic, Hazrat Junaid Baghdadi.
Hazrat Yunus Baghdadi.
Okay, how clever. Even could pronounce Arabic. He was going to Mecca on a pilgrimage. He came across a poor dog that had been injured. All 4 of the dog's legs were broken. "I must do something to help this poor creature. But I am going to Mecca. How can I carry this dog with me? Besides, it's dirty," he thought to himself. But on second thought, he felt sorry for the dog and picked up the poor creature in his arms to take it to a well, where he could get some water to wash and dress the dog's wounds. He paid no attention to the fact that his clothes were being ruined by the blood from the dog's wound. This is very similar to the story of the Buddha and Jesus, no? You know, right? Or not? You know the story of the Buddha who loves animals? And Jesus? The Buddha, when he was walking next to a hill, and he saw a shepherd with his sheep, going up the hill. And there was one sheep who was lame. He could not walk very fast, so he was always lagging behind. And the shepherd always kick him, beat him up, push him to make him go faster. And the poor creature, the more he beat, the more he kicked, the worse he felt, and he's weakened and he could walk no longer. But the shepherd was not relenting. So the Buddha saw all that and he felt so sorry for the sheep. And he said, "Could I carry your sheep?" And the shepherd was very surprised and said, oh, why? But he's just a sick, an animal. And the Buddha said, "Be what it is, I would like to carry your sheep up to the hill." So the shepherd said, "Yeah, go ahead." He was kind of laughing and think, what a crazy man, So the Buddha was so happy, and he carried the sheep in his arms and walked all the way up to the hill so that this lamb can catch up with the rest of the herd and then grazing up there on the hill. And after that, the Buddha left and went his way. Similar thing with Jesus. Yes, one time he saw also similar situation. No? Anybody knows? No? Yes. Jesus also offered to carry a lamb like that because he was weak. Now you can see most of the enlightened master, they are also very compassionate. Yes, they cannot bear to see the weak and poor suffer. So how can anybody imagine that the Buddha eat the pig's feet and Jesus eat the fish and whatever not that they put into their mouth? Since they have all gone already, they cannot talk back. But being such a compassionate beings like that, I don't ever think that the Buddha or Jesus would have eaten the flesh of any creature. Yeah? Okay. Because they have already reached the state of being one with all creation, with all creatures. So whatever the other creature feels, he would feel the same, like as if he himself got hurt. Yes. Therefore, if we follow Buddha or Jesus, definitely we must know compassion, number one. Okay? You know, being a master like that, revered by all corners of the nation at that time, or even neighbor nations. And he offered to carry a sick lamb, you know, because they cannot walk. So how would he ever eat the meat of, you know, these creatures, or any creature at all? Okay, now let's go back to Hazrat. At the time, Hazrat was passing through a stretch of desert. And it was not until he came to a small oasis that he could find a well. To his dismay, however, there was no rope, yes, and no bucket with which he could fetch some water. But he quickly collected some leaves from nearby trees and fastened them together to make a small little bucket and used his turban as a rope. And then dropping the impoverished bucket down the well, he found that the length of his turban was too short to reach the water. As he had nothing else to use to lengthen the rope, he quickly took off his shirt and tied it to his turban. Still, the rope was too short. He looked around to see no one was looking, and he took off his loincloth as well and tied that to his shirt. So this made the rope long enough to get some water. So the holy man washed the dog's wounds and bandaged them. Carrying the dog in his arms, he soon came to a mosque. "Please take care of this poor dog until I return this way from Mecca," he asked the mullah. Mullah means the master of that mosque. "Have no doubt or fears, brothers, for I will assuredly take the dog away with me upon my return." So that night, when Hazrat slept, he heard a voice saying, "You have saved one of my creatures. Your pilgrimage is complete. Now you may or may not go to Mecca. It's up to you." Nice story. Okay. So this is a true follower of Muhammad the Prophet. Yes. We are only the true disciples or followers when we do exactly the way would please the Master. Yes, the way the Master would do it himself or herself. We cannot proclaim to say, "I am belonging to this and that religion," when we do not do the same what the founder of that religion would have done or have done it, in similar circumstance. Nowadays, everybody proclaims themselves to be religious, but the way we treat each other and other fellow beings like animals is not exactly the way our masters in the past would have wanted us to do. Like Jesus, Buddha, or Prophet Muhammad. He wouldn't have done that if Prophet Muhammad have not taught him that. maybe we wouldn't have thought about that. Yes, because he has been embedded in the teaching of the true master. So even though he was reluctant, but then, because he's already very deep in the understanding of the true religions, the true teaching of the prophet, therefore even his mind was reluctant to take the dog. But immediately the goodness in him came out, and then he just done what he have to do according to his heart and according to what he has been learning. Because after a while, the teaching became your second nature. So, because a master will not be always there to tell you what to do. But if you truly believe in the master and practice what he or she taught, then after a while, you become one with the master. And then you would do similar things like the master would have done. Yeah? Okay? So that is the goal that we should reach. It's not just reciting the teaching of any prophet or master, but have to practice what is taught in the Holy Scripture, be it Christian, Muslim, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, or Cao Dai, Hoa Hao, Rosencruz, you name it. There are so many religious branches in the world, but it's all one. It's just because different master came at different time, and then the people follow that master, and after the master passed away, the next generation just, using that doctrine and the name and make another religion. Originally, there is not. It's just one religion, that it's connection with God. And after connection with God, and we have all the loving kindness, intelligence that we want, because we originally have it. We just have to awaken them. There's another nice story here about Guru Nanak. One time, in the thick of the night, Guru Nanak Sahib said to his son, "Look, how magnificently the sun is shining." So his sons were incredulous. When he made the same comment to Guru Angad Dev, he replied, "Yes, how magnificent it is." The sons of Guru Nanak wasn't as enlightened as Guru Angad Dev, the one who would have succeeded Guru Nanak. Remember the story yesterday? Yes, okay. Guru Angad Dev, remember the one that the brother of Amadas, who has been ignoring him all his lifetime until he's 72 years old? Okay. So, after Guru Angad Dev proclaimed the same thing, like, "Oh, how magnificent the sun is, really." So Guru Nanak then said to him, "Go and wash these clothes, dry them, and bring them back to me." There, in the darkness of the night, Guru Angad did as he was told. The clothes were washed and dry as in the bright, hot light of the day. The words of saints are impregnated with meaning, and it is unwise to doubt them. If you believe in what the Master say, it is truly like that. But if we don't believe, then of course our ignorance will create a war between us and the reality, and this miracle will not happen. It might not be a miracle, it's just the things that it happened there. When Guru Nanak saw the sun inside, remember? It's just like when you go inside some levels and you see the sun, very bright. So only Guru Angad understood what he said. And even if he did not understood at that time, he would know that whatever the Master say, He must have been in that situation. Yeah, maybe even Guru Angad did not see the sun at that time. He believed that his master, Guru Nanak, would have seen it. So, believing him, he just go wash the clothes. And the clothes really dry like under the sun. That's what it means. Yes, it's truly like that. You know it yourself, right? Sometimes when you are in deep samadhi, wherever you sit, it's bright, and you are in a different world. It's all cool. Like the brother told you today, I just shook his hand, and in the hot summer of Hong Kong, he felt coolness all over his body. Yeah. Because we are the Guanyin practitioner, these things happen to us anyway. Yeah? Yes. If you are sincere, yes, everything is as you liking. It's not like the outside world. You can create a world for yourself, even in this lifetime. It depends on how great your faith is and how pure your heart is. You can create a real world for yourself even. Like even it's hot, you feel cool. Even it's cold, you feel warm. Yes. But people have to experience this in order to understand what it means. Just talking, it's not always practical. Okay. Anybody want to tell me any nice story or something? Or any more question? A good one, Like spiritual practicing question. Okay. Any at all? Yeah. If not, I go downstairs, sit and meditate with them. It's too hot up here. They can hear it downstairs, You can hear me down there? Yeah. Wow. What an ears you have. What kind of ears, Heavenly ears. Okay, good. We have changed, right? Different shift now, right? So tomorrow, or some of you are going early? Right hand? Not too many. 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Where go? Canada. Airplane, yeah? Okay, I wish you a very nice trip. You may take some biscuits with you. Well, we don't have much here. It's okay. Right? Hey, that's just for your psychological understanding. I no need to do this. Okay. Just to make you happy. Right. There's some more candies and all that, I think. And you can have some more to take home. Candy is easier, right? I check out, see if we have any more than that. 3 days too short, Yes. Well, it's always short with you. Even if you live for 3 months, 3 years. Hello? 有没有那个糖果啊？因为这边只有饼干而已，够不够给他们带走？
有师傅。
OK。
去拿？
你放哪里？在门口。
在厨房那里，在门口，每个人要走都有。
OK， 你要放那些饼干糖果，放在meditation 门口好了，他们喜欢这样吗？
好，等师傅，马上。
因为明天他们都走了嘛 ，OK， 呀，
好，是师傅。
放足够给他们大家带着哈。Okay. I tell her to put the candy or something out there, the door, and then you take as much as you need, okay? So for your friends, family. Yeah. Make sure everybody has it, okay? Because if you take the whole basket, then we have to go shopping every day. I think she better report what money she spent where, so that you guys know that we didn't take any. I didn't take any. I don't know how much they got. But it's all for transportation and food and all that, okay? You don't have to pay for the hotel, nothing. It's only for your food, I guess. Food and transport. And food, and food, and food. Hello, 听到吗？
师父听到。
每一次那个新的那个 group 来，要把那个钱呢要用在哪里，就放着跟那个 Bangkok 或是台湾一样啊，懂了哈？
好，懂，了解。
人家知道花在哪里 ，OK？
是师父。
万一他们要知道的话呀 ，OK？
好，懂。
放厨房或是哪里嘛，给大家知道 ，OK 好 ，Thank you。
好，是师父。
比方说用多少在哪里这样啊，进来多少花多少这样 ，OK？
好，懂。
Thank you。Because sometimes it's a different standard of living, you know. Maybe in your country it's cheaper, and you were thinking why so much here, and so it's better we make it correct, okay? The house I paid already, so you don't have to pay anything for it. It's just your own expenses, yeah? Okay? It's better you pay, all right? But if you have no money, as you know already, you don't pay. All right. Any question? No? Don't want to ask me nothing? Okay. Then I let you sleep. I go downstairs. It's cooler. If you feel it's too hot here, you're welcome to go balcony anywhere. Okay, and if you have to go tomorrow morning, have a good trip. And go with my love. Bring it home and give it to people. Families. I'm sorry it's short. But later you can come back, no? After we take all the turn, yeah? And then you can come back whenever you like. Just say to the maybe headquarter or your contact person, say I would like to see Master, check out what day available, thing like that, you know? Yeah. Then we can rotate, okay? This is very good already. Yeah. Tomorrow you're free already. So if you have a little time, you can meditate more, and I come see you. Or maybe not. If I'm not busy, I come see you. Or you can go to the beach if you want. It's easy, go down there. And go 2-3 people together. Okay. Lovely to see you. And come back with love and work whatever you can for the world, okay? We see each other again. If not, we see each other somewhere else. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much for your love. It's never enough, I know. It's okay. Yeah? We see each other again, yeah? Or not? Okay. I'm walking through here and walk down there. Yeah. They can see me a little bit more. Don't pull me over, huh? Okay? Don't pull me down, okay? There you are. That you like it. I love you too. Don't worry, I'll be there. Anybody I missed? You. Just to feel happy. I don't know what to come out of it, but not, eh? You're a good kid. Here come everybody. Good hug. Love you well. Eat your voice. Good voice. Sorry about that. Don't worry, it's all right. So good. The translator had to sacrifice. Stand outside like that. Come inside now. And look at this. One shadow. And you're like, who is missing? Come here. I cannot reach you. Anybody? Done? Oh, you have to go here. Just like me.
Can I miss somebody here? Yeah? Miss you already? Okay. I love you too, guys. Thank you. Have a good trip, okay, if you're going? All right. Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. I see you later, all right? See you maybe tomorrow if you're still here. If not, I see you some other time. In my Lord, as you saw. The true love you find only by my side. When you are journey ends, I send you my sign. I send you true love. I send you true love. I send you my love. I send you love. I will forever love you. Through all the wonders. Meditate? Good? You happy? Yes. Okay. Yeah, let's meditate now. You okay now? You can see me already? Good. Have wonderful dreams. Heaven love you, and I love you. You are divine. Remember, you are God's love. You are my love. Darling, beautiful friend, love of heaven.